Hello everyone, and to my American viewers out there, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a good one this weekend. I also hope you guys got some good Black Friday shopping done, because I know I certainly have this year because I invested in a laptop for once, and then I also got some other stuff. And I probably won't do a whole huge Black Friday haul video, probably just like separate videos here and there, just like this one technically, but it's only just gonna be about one item. So let's just toast to Thanksgiving and Black Friday with my favorite drink, apple cider. The biggest thing I bought for this Black Friday is a new laptop, so it's gonna make my gaming and video editing process a lot smoother and faster, so I'm really looking forward to that. Ironically, I didn't really buy much K-beauty this Black Friday just because I might have gotten a lot of Korean skincare and beauty stuff before Black Friday, so like what's the point, you know? So there were some good deals, and especially on Style Korean, which I usually use. So my friend did a haul and I just joined in and got one item from her, and that's the item I'm gonna review today, and that is this Clio Kill Cover Glow Cushion. I pretty much got this cushion because it was on a time deal for $20. So at first I wasn't gonna buy it, but then I saw that it came with a refill. So it's pretty much like a cushion refill for $20, and it's Clio too, so that's a really good deal, I would say. The order came around on Friday and I really wanted to try it, but I decided to save it for the camera to see how it is. So let me just open the box. So this is how the cushion case itself looks like, and here's the refill it comes with. So I always wanted to try Clio based products because they always seem to be coming out with new products and renewals every year, but I just wasn't sure about the shade match. Clio cushions usually come in 6 shades, and this one I got in 2.5 Ivory. And according to the official description, it's supposed to be like a light beige for like bright warm tone people like me. I'm really hoping that 2.5 matches me just because their number 2 shade is more on the light pink side, and number 3 is called Linen, I believe, yeah, and that's more of like the usual 21 shade, but I realized that my skin tone is kind of more like a 20. So if Clio's shade chart is correct, then this should match my skin a lot more than 2 and 3. I guess this video will be kind of short because I'll just be talking about this one cushion product, and I'll just do a try on camera for you guys and wear it for like 6 hours and give you guys my final thoughts. I'll also do some shade comparisons with my other foundations. Well, before I try on this cushion for you guys, I guess I should talk about what it actually is. So this is the glow fitting cushion, and they said to have upgraded the formula so it's a lot more lightweight and stays on longer, especially after wearing a mask. It's also said to contain moisturizing ingredients, and it's also infused with powder for better adhesion to the skin and also give a natural looking, healthy and radiant glow. So here it is from the inside, and I believe that this cushion puff's actually different. So let me see. Ooh, wait, what the? What? Wow, so I'm pretty dumb. So after looking through the sponge, I thought that I got like a bad version, but now that I'm like stretching it, okay, I don't know if it's showing on cameras, but once you stretch it, you can see the small perforations, and according to the description, it's 1 millimeter, so that's why I couldn't see it from the naked eye. Like you actually have to stretch it out a bit, the sponge, and then you can see like all the perforations. So I'm sorry, Clio, this is the right sponge. I'm just dumb. Minor sponge mishap aside, here's how the inside looks like, and I'm gonna do like the first finger swatch. Oh shit, that was a lot. Okay, so on my wrist, it looks like this. Ooh, I don't know if this matches, guys. So here's a swatch comparison of the different foundations I own on my arm. And my first impression of the Clio 2.5 shade is that it is a lot more pink based than what it claims to be. But when swatched next to my Roman Pure 21, which is a lot more pink toned, I would say that 2.5 does look more neutral. When compared to the foundation that's the closest shade match to me, which is the Espoir Vanilla and 20, they look really similar, especially after drying on the skin. On my arm, it seems like the Espoir one is just slightly brighter than the Clio one, so I'm hoping that there's no huge difference when applied to my face. And now to finally try on this cushion on my face, so I just did my usual skincare. So I only have like a base of sunscreen, no primer or anything. And let's just try it out. So I'm kind of scared from the swatch, so I hope it works out on my face. And gonna be kind of careful because like it did look this much There's so much product in this sponge. I mean, eventually it'll dry out, but like this is a lot. So if you have too much, the Koreans say to like dab the excess on there and then you get to work. I still didn't put on any concealer beforehand, so this is all my pores and texture and acne scars here, and no under eye concealer either. So let's see how it goes coverage wise. Alright, so I guess I was wrong about how much product was actually on this sponge, so I'm gonna have to go in for a bit more just because when I took out that excess, I guess I shouldn't have taken out that excess because when I was applying it to my face for the first time, I actually couldn't see anything like actually being applied. So let's go back in. Alright, this time I'm not gonna do anything. I guess it's still perforated holes at work. It's supposed to like evenly distribute the amount of product onto this puff. So okay, take 2. Alright, this is a lot better now. Ooh, I am definitely seeing that glowy finish. So this is how one side of my face looks like with the glow fitting cushion on in the shade 2.5 Ivory. First impression, the shade match, I think it's pretty spot on, like especially when compared to my neck. My neck is pretty yellow, so there wasn't too much of a difference. I kind of really blended in to my neck already on this side only. It might be kind of hard to see the glowy finish just because my skincare and sunscreen already gives me that glowy base. So let me just turn off this light for a bit. Just my first observations after applying one light layer to the right side of my face. You can definitely see it is not like a medium to full coverage cushion. It is definitely on the lightweight side. As you can see, these dark scars are still peeking through, and it's definitely hasn't covered like my dark under eye circles. Off camera, I applied the glow fitting cushion to the rest of my face, and here's how it looks like close up. Now that I have a full face of this cushion on, I can definitely see the brightening effect and the glowy finish. I like how the finish is just the right amount of glow and doesn't make me look too oily or greasy. So it's almost like I have that Korean glass skin. I don't know if you guys are still into that, but I certainly am. I'm also glad that the shade 2.5 seems to match me. And based on this like first try on, I think it kind of matches me better than the Roman Pure 21 just because the Clio one is a lot less pink toned. I also like how the cushion doesn't feel too heavy on my skin. It is lightweight like it claims to be. I did try to add second layers to the spots that need a lot more coverage like my scars and my under eye circles. However, it really doesn't like cover those blemishes, so I would have to go back in with concealer. When it comes to the more moisturizing and glowy cushions, they do tend to transfer off. But when just doing like a finger test, it doesn't seem to be that way. So let's see how it is after a mask. So I did kind of let it set for a while. I still haven't put on any powder, but let's see how it looks like with this black mask. You know, I don't believe that any foundation can be mask proof, to be honest, but let's just try it on anyways. So this is the mask I usually wear when I go out. I don't know. Well, I'm kind of surprised, guys. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but the nose part that usually has like the most foundation come off, just from like that first pat, I don't really see much on it or on like the cheek side. I pat down that mask pretty hard on my face just to see if any foundation would come off, and I don't see any marks on my skin. I guess there seems to be some weight behind the claims of it having a stronger adhesion power. But even if that first mask padding test worked out, that still isn't really like a true mask proof test, just because when I'm out, I do wear a mask for a long time, and then like you're breathing in the air and then it gets kind of humid within the mask. So I'm not sure if this is definitely 100% mask proof. But so far, just patting down a mask over my face, I'm really surprised that nothing is showing off on this black mask. That's all I have to say for now about my first observations about this cushion. So now I'm just gonna set down my oily T-zone area with something I haven't used in a while, which is the Perfect Diary weightless soft velvet blurring loose powder. It's pretty popular. Now that I powdered my more oily areas, I'm gonna do like a 6-hour wear test. indoors pretty much. Sorry if you wanted like a full mask test. I'm not doing that today. So right now the time is 3:56. So pretty much 4 o'clock, and I guess I'll check in from the future in my bedroom at 10 o'clock. So see you guys then. Hello guys, it's me from the future. So right now it's around 10:30, so it's been like 6.5 hours since I first put on this cushion foundation. So besides the really shiny, oily T-zone area, I don't really see much of a difference. So I think that's a really good thing for this foundation. I also forgot to include my original filming session that the Clio glow fitting cushion doesn't really have much of a fragrance. In fact, the reason why I forgot to mention is because when I put it on, I really didn't smell anything, you know, compared to like the last cushion foundation I tried on camera, which pretty much gave me a headache. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, I think that this will be a really good cushion for you. Overall, I'm really impressed by the lasting power of this glow fitting cushion, mostly because the more moisturizing and glowy cushions tend to break apart easily than the more matte formulas. I'm also surprised to see that the radiant glowy finish of this cushion is still lasting even 6 hours after my initial application. As you can see against this ring light, my face still looks pretty glowy and dewy, which I really like. That's all I pretty much have to say about this cushion after wearing it for 6 hours, so let's go to the outro. Not sure what future me's gonna say, but I just want to film this outro while I still look presentable on camera. I really like this cushion because it is exactly what it claims to be, so its formula is lightweight and it stays on my skin really well. And I'm also really happy that 2.5 Ivory is a good match for my skin. But most importantly, I really love the natural looking radiant finish this cushion has. It's just so... it's just... I don't know, I don't have words to say. It's just really good on camera at least. This formula also does feel moisturizing. Usually the foundations I use, they kind of pick up on the flaky textures I have. So usually around this area and my nose and in between my eyebrows. But this one, I seem to see a lot less of that flaky texture. So that's a good thing. This is also my first time owning a glowy cushion like this one, because I usually tend to lean towards the more semi-matte formulas, but for the first time using a glowy cushion, I'm really impressed by this one. So if you're watching this and you're interested in the Clio glow fitting cushion, or you're looking for a glowy cushion in general, I'd say that this is probably a good cushion to start with. I'm just really impressed by how this cushion looks like on my face. I can see why Clio is really popular when it comes to their face products. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video reviewing the Clio glow fitting cushion, and I do have a big video planned. Hopefully I can film it next week if I'm too lazy. I know I've been pretty bad on saying that I'm gonna film something and then I don't do it because I just kind of feel overwhelmed with the filming process. But the next video I'm definitely gonna do because it's a makeup brand I like. I'm actually wearing it right now. So if you guys can guess what it is something that I've definitely talked about on my channel many times, and it's actually gifted by my friends, so I definitely want to like I definitely want to show my appreciation towards them. So that's for hopefully before the end of the year I put out a video. I definitely will do that video by next week because I definitely do want to show off that gift. So as always, don't forget to leave a like in the comments, click on the like button, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!